Hello and welcome. I'm Kathy with Kathy Steele Fitness, and today I have a 10-minute core workout for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started with a plank. If plank is a little uncomfortable for your body, you can also do this against the wall. Same variations. So we're going to go ahead and come onto your hands and knees. Now, if you have any issues with your wrists, you can go fists for wrists, or you can come on down to the elbows. So elbows and toes, or elbows and knees, or hands and toes, or hands and knees. And we're just going to start with a core plank hold. So we're going to keep everything tight. Glutes are tight, your booty. Quads are pulled into the knee, or knees are pulled into the quads. Quads are pulled up into the hip flexors. Abs are engaged. Low back is engaged. Your head is going to be the elongation of your spine. So we don't want to be looking down to the toes or looking up. So if you want to, best thing is to probably put me on your side. Now, maybe this is getting to be too much. You can drop down to those knees, or you can always come back to that extended child's pose. So we're just holding here. Again, fists for wrists, or forearms if you want. Knees can come down anytime. Think about your head, your hip, and your heel being in alignment. Good. So we don't want booties up in the air. Let's hold, hold, hold. Beautiful. Let's soften the knees and sit back into extended child's pose. Now we're going to play with this, a little bit of yoga flow here. We're going to go from our plank to our down dog. So before we do that, we're going to fingertips, palms on the floor, toes underneath, and press back into down dog. Our first down dog, we're just going to kind of walk through, move through that movement, through that motion, through that flow, and just kind of figure out where your body is today, and then find your down dog. Excellent. Again, you can do this on the forearms if you want to. And all we're going to do is inhale forward, and then exhale, push back, engage the abdominal wall. Inhale, smooth forward. Exhale, and push back, down dog. Now, really thinking about that core and pushing those glutes up to the ceiling as we go back through that down dog. You do not have to be a yoga participant to do this movement. It can just be core, right? Working, working. Let's go one more. Beautiful. And then we're going to come down, drop those knees under hips, hands under shoulders. From here, I'm going to shift my weight over to my left foot. I'm going to flex my right foot and extend. Now my hip is facing towards the ground, so I don't want to open that hip up. If this feels comfortable, left arm's going to come out to the side, out in front of you, and how you're going to balance. So core is engaged. Almost feel like you're putting on a pair of jeans or a winter jacket that's a little too tight. So you have to pull in, but you still need to be able to breathe. All right, from here, if you would like to, inhale, reach away, exhale, pull elbow to knee, strengthening that core. Now, we're pulling that abdominal wall into that spine. Keep going with it. Make sure that as you arch, you exhale, right? Or as you round, you exhale. Pull in. Good, let's go two more. Reach and pull, and reach and pull. Beautiful. Hold that balance for just a moment. Tighten that glute, keep that core tight. Left hand finds the floor, right knee finds the floor. Let's sit back into extended child's pose and just take a second. If you're wondering, why are we doing core? Are we doing core for a six-pack? Absolutely not. We are doing core work today. Go ahead and shift forward. Hands underneath those shoulders, knees under those hips. Shift the weight to the right leg. Left leg goes back, flex that foot. Hold, glute. Core is tight. Reach that arm out in opposition if that progression feels okay. Otherwise, you're just going to hold here. Deep breath. Inhale, exhale, contract belly button to spine. Inhale, reach. Lengthen, squeeze that glute. Keep that left hip towards that floor. Beautiful. Moving through this. So this is not about six-pack. This is about functionality, because our core stabilizes our entire body, helps us stay balanced, right? So this is a super important area of our body to work. Helps prevent, one more, low back issues, right? Strengthening that core and strengthening that low back together. Hold. Right hand finds the floor. Left knee finds the floor. Sit back and hold. Beautiful. Who doesn't want to have less low back pain, and who doesn't want to have a more balanced body, right? Nothing to do with six packs, all about strength. All right, we are going to sit down. I'm going to flip this way. And what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way to a laying position. So if you want to take and engage the abdominal wall here and slowly go back through, that's fine. Rounding that spine, core is engaged, belly button into that low back. Yeah, all the way to the floor. Perfect. Arms are going to come out to the side in a T. we're gonna pull the knees up. Now when I pull my knees up, I want my knees over my hips, and I want my legs at a 90-degree angle. So I don't wanna do this or this, right? The other thing is here, we're gonna take that belly, scoop it, and push the low back into the floor. Now, the easiest thing for us to do is to pull the knees over the belly button, then the low back and the core gets to relax. No, 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 not today. Today we take those knees, put them directly over those hips. Perfect. Now, maybe just holding here is pretty intense and you want to stay here. That's totally fine. If you would like, we're going to inhale, drop both knees to one side, but don't touch. Exhale, try not to push into that arm very much and pull the knees back to center. Let's switch to the other side. Inhale, drop the knees, keep this opposite shoulder blade on the floor. Exhale, pull back to center. Remember that low back is trying to stay on the mat. The posing shoulder is going to stay down too. Exhale, pull back to center. Again, let's do it again. Watch those knees. Make sure that those knees don't come over the belly. Perfect. Let's go one more each side. Exhale, pull it up. Gorgeous, darling. Beautiful. One more. Inhale. Exhale and pull. Let's keep the knees there. Take the hands straight up. Now, right hand and left leg are going to reach away. And they're going to come back up. And then we're going to switch sides. Reach away. And come back up. Where is that low back? On the mat. Beautiful. Good answer. Where is your knee? Over the hip. That's right. So it's going to be really easy, the knee to try to scoop back up here. Nay, nay. Keep it down there. Yes. Beautiful. Reach. Exhale up. Good. Reach. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Keep that low back on that spine or on that floor. Low back. Pushing into that mat. Beautiful, beautiful. One more. Excellent job. Pull the knees into the chest and hold. How are we doing? We good? We're going to do what I call is dead body. So we're going to take our legs out to the side, arms out to the side, so you literally look like a shotgun line, okay? Beginning option is hand and foot coming towards each other. Upper body stays on the mat. Exhale as you come up, inhale on the way down. If you need to, you can bend the knee. That's going to make it a little easier. Where's that low back? In the back? On the mat, right. And then option 2 is to give me a little crunch. Exhaling as you come up. Oops. Little crunch. You just saw option 3. All right. Option 3 is to sit all the way up. Boop. Right? Almost like a V sit here. Coming across. Yes. Beautiful. Now, if you try this and this is too much, or if it looks like this, take it out. Doesn't have to be today. Exhale, reach. Good. Exhale, reach. Beautiful job. You got this. Let's go 2 more. Now, if some of these feel hard, and you could do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 good ones, awesome. Rest, pull the knees in, hold the knees. That's great. If they feel like they're super easy or just a little bit challenging, you could do a longer set and or add in some. Pause the video, do a couple more, and then move on when you're ready. All right, we're gonna keep those knees into the chest for just a second. You have a couple of options in the next one. Knees can go over hips, right here, or legs can go long. So it's up to you. Hands are gonna come behind the head. Now, I really am careful about my hands going behind my head, and here's why. I don't want you to pull on your neck and tighten up your neck and your shoulders. My hands are gonna stay open and loose, and the weight of my head is resting in them. My elbows are gonna stay open. So my knees are either here or here. All right, and then what I'm going to do is twist on my exhale, and instead of thinking of elbow to knee, I'm thinking of shoulder to knee. Twist and lift, twist, beautiful. How you doing? Twist. Remember, this is going to be a little bit easier. Now, the harder we want it, the further that leg comes down, the harder it's going to be, right? So you can play with this a little bit. Find what works for your body. What's twisting? Shoulder to knee. Good. Low back is staying on the floor. Let's go 2 more. And 1, and rest. Pull the knees in. How you feeling? You okay? If it's comfortable for you, we're going to inhale, rock back. Exhale, roll up to a seated position and smile. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to do, I'm going to face towards you and then I'll turn it sideways. So you can keep both feet on the ground. Hands are going to come behind our back. Now, I'm sitting up nice and tall through my chest, and you may want to push one leg away and one knee in, or one foot in. Yeah? So it's gonna look like this. I'll turn it sideways in a second. If you wanna balance both legs, you could still go one leg at a time, or you can do both legs at the same time, out and in, yes? Or you can sit to a V, and I'm gonna do it sideways so you can see that my upper body is moving as well. So again, here's option one, right, both feet on the floor, or option two, foot on the floor, or maybe both. You can be doing this the entire time. Now, maybe you say, okay, that's good, but I need a little bit more. Then I want you to go straight leg. Out, lift. Out, lift. And you can see your body moving in and out. Keep going. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And if you're doing it here, you totally look like an accordion, right? Or maybe if you sit here. Beautiful. One more. And rest. Awesome. We have one more thing that's going to be a little bit more challenging that we're going to do, and then we're done. So we're going to go back to the original OG at the beginning, our plank to our down dog. And this time, instead of doing both legs, maybe you're going to do the same set. You do both legs at the same time. I'm going to do a single leg. All the single legs. Okay, sorry. No singing. So I'm going to go into my down dog. I'm going to lift one leg. Now, as I come, I'm going to pull my knee towards my chest. Exhale, right? My glutes come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Yes? Inhale, lift. Maybe you want to pull the knee outside for the last two. We'll do one more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Inhale and drop that foot. Drop that knee. Yay, nay? Again, if you don't want to do the three-legged dog, keep both knees on, or both feet on the floor, and just go in and out of plank. Let's do the other side, so we're even if you decide to. Down dog, left leg up, inhale, exhale, pull, drop those hips, not below the body, right, but we don't want to be here, right? Inhale, reach, exhale, pull, yes, yes, yes. Inhale, reach, and your breath might be slower or faster than mine, that's fine. I'm going to do two to the outside. All the knees come around the outside. Beautiful. One more. And pull. Great. Drop those feet. Drop the knees. Sit down and smile. You did a great job. Quick little core workout today. Nothing too intense. You can make it more intense if you want to. Again, you're more than welcome to add in more reps if you want, or less reps if you find it challenging. As you go along, maybe come back to this video and see yourself get stronger. Kind of fun. I hope you had a great time today. I will see you again soon in another workout. Bye now.